When a religious person talks about their belief in God, what we atheists quite often fail to understand is that the way they use that word belief is akin to how you would use the word belief when you tell a friend that you believe in them. It is pretty obvious that when you say that to one of your friends or one of the people you love, that you're not saying that their existence was at any point in question. Of course not. You are not saying that you are now convinced that they actually do exist. What you are actually saying is that you put faith in them, that you trust them, that you are confident that they will not let you down, something like that, something of that nature. And that is of course how a religious person would use the word belief when they tell you that they believe in God. That is why they think that the words belief and faith are almost interchangeable, because that is how they use the word. And I have no problem with that. But of course, what I do have a problem with is if they deliberately set out to misunderstand when we atheists tell them that we do not believe in gods. Because when we use that word, we specifically mean that we question their assertion that their God actually exists. That is the thing that we have problems with. We see no evidence for the existence of a God, and therefore we cannot believe, we cannot take as fact that their God exists. To a religious person, that question does not even arise. Some of them, of course, do harbor doubts, but that aside, when those doubts are not present, the existence of a God is taken for granted, is taken as given, is taken as beyond the need for any discussion. So it is particularly disingenuous when a religious person turns around and accuses somebody that they like to call an evolutionist of believing in evolution. Of course, nobody who accepts the fact, and I'm making no bones about this, it is a fact that life has been evolving on this planet for over 4.5 billion years, does not believe in that fact in the same way that you believe in your God. And the easiest way, I think, for a religious person to understand why that is such a bizarre and ridiculous argument to make is to think for one moment what a so-called evolutionist might possibly get out of their belief. What is in it for them? How would this make them in any way, shape or form feel any sort of emotional satisfaction? How would knowing that your life is the result of 4.5 billion years of evolution enrich your life in any way, shape or form? Of course, it has many practical consequences. I am always going on about that, and I will not let up on that. And denying that is putting many people's lives in danger. Think antibiotics, to name just one small thing. That is why we so-called evolutionists get so worked up about this constant denial of the facts by creationists. This denial of facts is ultimately dangerous, and that is why it needs to be fought tooth and nail. And that is why we must never stop ridiculing, lampooning and pointing out how wrong creationists are. That is the reason why. But it is not because we believe in evolution, that we have faith in evolution, or that we somehow get some sort of emotional benefit from believing in evolution. Sorry, but that one is not going to wash.